Good morning, this is Tarika bringing you an inspirational read. I hope everybody has had a great introduction to November 2025 and that everyone got to enjoy Halloween. This energy is going to kind of look at where we're at, and this is lovely Sunday morning. So we are kind of going to look into, our garden walk with this here. This is going to really allow us to see what's coming up for us as we walk our path. This is an inspirational read to help you and guide you. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is for anyone who needs to hear this message. It is, we're in the phase of the waxing gibbous with the moon, which is we are in the moments of leading to fulfillment because we're heading towards that Taurus full moon during Scorpio season. There is a yes to our projects or to something that we are wanting to follow through. It's a perseverance. We still have the protection and boundaries of where we're going. The color of the day is yellow. All right, let's go ahead and let's dive in. This is going to allow us to see the past, present, and future along with our influence using Flowers of the Night. And when I do the past, present, and future, along with the influence, that's the type of read I do. I enjoy that. When we look at the past, present, and future, like the past doesn't have to be forever ago. And it could be stemming from childhood memory, teenage memories, your 20s, your how old you are. And it could have been yesterday. It is whatever is not happening now. That's the past. We look at the current situation and then we try to see what is ahead of us for the future, what we can look forward towards the future. And then there's our influences. And those influences could be inside or outside. It's up to you. And please, don't forget to comment. Let me know how things are going, what you like. And don't forget to subscribe and like. All right. I need some followers, please. No. All right. I know it's hard sometimes to hit that subscribe button, but it does help. All right. Here we go. Enough chit chat. What is the message from the Flowers of the Night? What do we need to know? First card out is the heart of the issue. We have the influence card. Influence card. Spinning star. Ooh, so there's some type of influence in general. Something has a major influence on you, and you have to realize those influences are just a part of life. It's how you take them on. Is the influence going to affect you in a good way or a negative way? And I don't like to say negative necessarily. Is it not aligning with you? What kind of influence is allowing you to move forward, not backwards? What is there to release? Wow. Well, we're in a releasing phase when we're actually wanting to set our intentions and take action. We got the release card. So, I'm going to... Okay. Make sure you guys can see that. Okay. What there is to blossom. Moth to the flame. Intimacy. Evening star. We've got some real, and when it comes to this, when I do my readings, I do say I don't necessarily get into the ishy gushy stuff of life. I mean, you can take it wherever it fits. Intimacy is a higher level of love, true connection. So there is something here that allows you to actually be attracted to something naturally. The moon, our emotions. Of course we would. We got the rain lily restore. The star card, our possibilities. Angel's trumpet, transformation. So, it being the time, we have life is very transformational at all times. How do you use it for your power in a good way, in the way that you are going to the next level, to align with whatever you're here for? It could be anything. What there is to learn? Okay. Clove pink. Protection during this time. We're working on protection. We work on ourselves, and the way that we want to protect is once we work on ourselves, then everything else falls into place. And our outcome. Blazing star, away again. Very beautiful. There's something here in the sense of what we are trying to build. What is actually going to be in our greatest connection to things. So let's listen. And go ahead, I'm going to start with the current situation. We're going to go ahead and go to the Rain Lily Restore. A change for the better is coming. An opening up to new possibilities. You are right in the path of benefit. Things are moving now, and the direction is changing in your favor. But you must be prepared to compromise a little. The timing may not be exactly to your liking, but the outcome will be worth any extra waiting or work on your part. Cleansing and a change in the way you might have approached things in the past are needed. This is a very steady, methodical, careful release to protect what it is you wish to retain. Balance needs to be kept. You can find ways to do this by looking at the cycles that have put you where you are now. Challenges are overreaction and hastiness. Heart of the issue, influence. Spinny star, influence. Forces beyond your control may be currently steering your direction. This isn't necessarily a negative thing, but it can be. You may need to go with the flow for a little while, or reflect on how you can protect yourself in the future for becoming involved in the first place. Things should also be looking up for you when things slowly turn your way. There's new people, new groups, and new situations on the horizon. There could be travel, or experiencing something different. A very general enjoyment is on an offer to you. But you need to be ready to step up and jump in. Fate will be playing a large role in your life at the moment. But you are also reminded that nothing lasts forever and influences come and go. This applies to positive and negative outcomes. Our possibility, the star card, we have transformation, angel's trumpet, transformation, transformation. A change and perhaps even a new beginning is approaching, and it would be wise to ensure that you are armed with the truth before it is upon you. There's also a very real possibility of having to face a difficult challenge. So make sure you're yourself aware. Be sure to make yourself aware of any negative influences. Okay, so the negative word is there. All right. Once you realize what they are, you'll know how to take on a progress and things will become easier. Something that we need to let go of right now. We need to listen to our messages, feelings, and inner knowing. We're moving forward because there's a chance to grow. Oh, okay. What there is to release, and we've got the release card in the release position. All right, there's something to be released. Change is upon you, and letting go will be for the best. You have what it is to need to transform now. Do not dwell on what was. Look forward to what may be and learn from the past without being stuck there. Take time to examine what you can let go. The challenges could be falling deep into sadness, regret. We're not letting anything from our past have a negative influence. This occurs, we're stepping forward and releasing. Okay, growth, evening star, intimacy. There's a sense of being drawn, deepening of emotions. This could be friendship, romantic relations, anything that has to do with passion, a cause, hobby, or a path. There's something special here. Validation is very strong for a factor at present, both seeking and receiving it. Make sure your confidence is in check and that you're not completely invested in the opinions of others. Mind your actions connected with intimate relationships. There's a risk of becoming too dependent, and your self-respect could come under a bit of battering while trying to please others. Our past with the awakening, blazing star, awaken. We may think we're fully aware and awake, only to find we still have much to explore and learn. We're expanding ourselves with knowledge. This is actually allowing ourselves to reach higher. Means what is being fully aware of what is below and before, using all of our knowledge and wisdom that we have acquired up to this point. Improved psychic abilities are indicated. Something's coming into maturity. Masculine energy is very strong, especially when it comes to physical provision and progression of an idea into action. How to repair something which needs attention. This could be anything from relationship to a broken tap. Okay. And our future position, what there is to learn. Protection, clove pink. To know that we are protected keeps us being able to allow us to explore things that we didn't know we could explore. We have to allow ourselves to know that we can protect ourselves no matter where we're going. And in this changing energy, there's always room to grow. Protection and boundaries are not there as restrictions. They're there to help you move through the world and know that you can do whatever you need to do that is required of you at this time. Just because there could be fear-based energy doesn't mean that we don't take the risk to go forward. That's what causes things to be stagnant. Let's listen. Clove pink, protection. Now is a good time to ensure you're doing what is considered fair and best practice. Although you will find the best protection from following convention and rules closely, be mindful that if you need to push limits, you are not completely breaking the law or boundaries of others. Love can be indicated as well as other deep emotions that bind and entwine you with others. A progression in relationship is indicated, and the safe opportunity to express your new and increased feelings is offered. Marriage, partnerships, and alliances are in focus. You may be expected to act a certain way or do something you do not agree with. Be very careful that you are not becoming obsessed with something. The long-term consequences are not favorable. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, moving on. We are going to now take a look into our outside or inside influences. We are going to look at these with the classics, tiny classics here. This is allow us to dive in a little bit deeper to find out what we need to know. So let's go ahead and get started. This is what spirits and the universe wants us to understand about our message here. Starting with the influence, we want to know the spiritual strength, please. Spiritual strength. Spiritual strength, please, and this influence. Oh, almost. Sorry, girl. Oh, okay, so we have facing, and there's something behind it, so we have what's facing. It's veiled towards the past. 6 of Pentacles. There is giving and receiving, something to do with balance, prosperity, something to do with your wealth. So the spiritual strength is about how you give and take. And there's the 8 of Swords, the restrictions that can be put up upon you. And when I say this is swords are the mental side of things. So this could be your thoughts, and like again, okay, so the word negative again. So this could be the way that you're giving and taking for yourself mentally. And someone else could be doing the same thing. Are they taking your mental strength, mentality, and the way that you want to think for yourself, or how you think in general? How people express themselves. What else do we need to know? And then there's the 3 of Pentacles. So there's something about coming together. There's teamwork, learning, building. This could be a long-term skill set. So in general, does these people that you're with allow you to think clearly about what you want to do? How you contribute to what you're doing. Three of Swords. Oh, this could be something again. Yeah, so this is more, it is more in the past, which of course it's an underlining issue. Someone is not allowing themselves to remove the sadness that is holding them. It could be emotional pain and sorrow. There could have been some type of depression. But thing is something is going to always come in fast. So there is the movement. Could be manifestations. You could be learning how to, I've been saying it, I guess. It's about how we speak for ourselves. That's manifestation, which is slow energy. It takes about 6 months. So when we actually want to manifest something, our intentions with the full moon phase or new moon phase, we're allowing ourselves to give ourselves time to build. Our spiritual strength here is allow how things come into us and how we react to them. That is the influence either out or in. Okay. What is the main influence here? The main influence. It's your path. The light at the end of the tunnel. The Hermit. Mercury energy. This one is actually a really soul-searching energy. You're seeking truth and wisdom, what you already know. This could be through independence. You could be finding some type of meditation. So it's the way that you're meditating. Something has to end before you can continue on. So there's a very transformational state here in the sense that there could be a painful ending. But the thing is, this one is actually, there could have been an ending to something that you're not. This could be in a deep wound. There's a deep wound that's not, that is affecting the way that you are looking at something, the way that you're being influenced. On how you release. Then there's the Perseverance, the Seven of Pentacles. This could be a sense of how you are actually investing something. It's the results that you're looking for. Our thought process on the intimacy. Thought process, please. Oh, do we have... we've got some cards that are in reverse and that I did not see. We will come to these in just a minute. Okay. Our thought process, please. Our thought process. I call it those sneaky cards. We'll look at those in just a minute. Our thought process. What we're assured of. When it comes to value, King of Pentacles, again, this is physical movement. This is definitely allowing yourself the action into something. This could be leadership. You could be in the business energy. Could be. It's authority. But there is generally comfort and discipline when it comes to your prosperity. How you think. The value of your thinking skills. The World and the Seven of Wands. Something to do with the way you're completing a challenge. You have the upper hand. Okay, it is a past energy. This is Six of Cups. It's about our emotions. This is probably more about how we are experiencing something, perseverance, allowing ourselves to remind ourselves. It's a reminder to realize what true desire looks like. Okay, let's go to this transformational card, please. This could be a change or something that we could be exploring. It could be both. It is 5. It's the 5th position, which is usually a sense of change. So it could be change, or there could be something that we're exploring. The Lovers. Could be the way that we're speaking. Gemini energy, the Lovers. This isn't some type of partnership, relationships. There's harmony, there's passion. There's just the strength of 2. Something to do with our alignment. You could be exploring something that you didn't even know you could. The way that you are allowing yourself. It's the way we're speaking. The way that we're speaking. It's a change of the way that we were before. Okay, let's look at these sneaky cards, as I like to call them. Because they are in reverse, so there is something here that we need to be looking at when it comes to, ooh, the Tower, the Ten of Cups, and the Devil. This could be something to do with a broken energy. It's your values. Someone is not valuing you the way that you should be valued, which then leads you to limiting your belief systems, which then allows you to actually not change. You're afraid of changing. So you have to explore the ways that you did change that allowed you to go into something that made you happy. We may be stuck now, but if we are here now, we're no longer in our past. Remind yourself that. Okay, moving on. Looking at the past, present, and future of this reading. What do I want to know? And what do I want to use to give me some more deeper information? All right, let's go to the moon. What are we not seeing? What are we not seeing in this Awaken card? What is unseen here? What are we not seeing? When it comes to this Awakening, what do we need to know? Oh, a time to give rather than take. So that goes to that receiving and giving. So we're allowing ourselves, which is New Moon Virgo, which we just recently had and that was a very powerful time to give. So what are you giving? You need to give out more in the way that you think. You're using your mind differently. You're keeping yourself grounded, but you're being able to open up more. Okay? What is the progress in this current situation? If this restore, please. Emotions are running high. Supermoon. Oh. Well, we know that our emotions are running high. Can you clarify that a little bit more? Emotions are running high. The progress. It's because of the way that our emotions right now are heightened, and they are going to be more powerful. So we really need to tap deep down into it. Yeah. More new moon energy. Ooh. Bring love into the situation. Aquarius energy. New moon Aquarius. So we are really allowing ourselves to take stock in our emotions. That's allowing us to really manifest something here. We restore ourselves so that then we continue to understand our high emotions, because we know true love. What is being held for the future? What is being held for the future? What? New moon energy. New moon energy. New moon Sagittarius, which is the future position. So the new moon, these past new moons that you were making your intentions, because it's the dark moon, it's the rebirth, it's the midpoint of how we forget the past. So this is allowing ourselves to really dive deep. So with the Virgo, that's health. Aquarius is ideas, and Sagittarius is a cosmic quest. So we really are allowing ourselves to really dive deep